Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a couple rifles I've been wanting to show you guys for a while, but they've been a little bit finicky and I didn't really want to film them until I felt like I had them lined out a little bit better. Hopefully we do today, we'll see. Um, Now the 74 it's an interesting rifle. Um, it was released in 1939, designed by Frank Burton. At the time, Winchester had the model 63. It was a very popular rifle, but very expensive to make. This rifle cost more than a 94, about $34. And so Winchester wanted something that was a little cheaper to produce. And so Frank Burton came up with this design. One of the things that made it inexpensive to make was this tube action. Um, it's like 8.5 inches long. Um, and the rifle itself is 44 inches. It's like shotgun length. It has a 24-inch barrel. Um, they made these until the war started and then they shut down. But when they retooled back up to start making them again after the war, they made some changes to them. They went to a 22-inch barrel and made some changes to the stock as well. Uh, so let's take a few shots with this. This one is the 22 short. It was made in 1940. And we're going to run these Aguila Super Extra. They're running about 1,100 feet per second. Also interesting is that the charge handle is all the way back here. One of the neat things about this design is you can pull the entire bolt out the breech and it makes it easy to clean. When we get done, I'll take this bolt out and show it to you because it's pretty interesting. The safety as well is unusual in that it's dovetailed across the top here. And so you push it to the left for fire. This long barrel on here, the sight radius is a mile long. So it's kind of inherently accurate. It holds 20 of these shorts. Let's put some on paper. It's holding a pretty good group. Unfortunately, these don't have a bolt hold open feature, and you really don't want to dry fire them. The firing pin is about that long and it's real thin and prone to bending. And that's it. So yeah, that's the 22 short version. Really fun rifle to shoot and pretty accurate for open sights. Let's try this long here. See how it does. Now I took a few shots with this before I turned the camera on, and I was running these Aguilas. They run, I think it's right, right about 1,100 feet per second. I don't think that's fast enough. Um, so I switched over to these mini mags. They're 1,235 feet per second. So we'll see if those do any better. If not, I've got some stingers that run 1,600 feet per second. Yeah, well, we already got a little boo-boo there. There we go. All right. One thing about these is the trigger is not great. The trigger on the 22 short is better than this one, but yeah, it's real heavy and just doesn't have a very good feel. Let's put this one on paper. All right. But yeah, that's the 22 long version. Now you can tell that it was the retooled rifle because at the end of the serial it'll have an A, so that tells you it was part of the redesign. Let's take this bolt out of here because it's really interesting. So there's a button over here. You push this in, and this bolt just slides right out of here. Look at that thing. It's a mile long. Let me show you up close. It's a striker fired mechanism. So the sear is right here, the firing pin's here. When the trigger engages this sear, it releases and the firing pin shoots forward. It has a single ejector. So a really unique design. And put it back in, you just slide it like that, and that button pops back in. Let's I want to shoot this short again. I really like this. 22 short. Maybe we'll take a few shots with that 63. Um, I've had some issues with that 63. That's why I haven't filmed it yet either. But we'll take a few shots, see if we can get it to run a little bit. You know, you can pick these 74s up fairly inexpensive. I mean, in this kind of condition, you're probably going to pay right around 300 bucks. They make quite a few of them, 406,574. So it was definitely a popular rifle for Winchester, being half the cost of the 63. And these were used in the war some. I think it was the British Auxiliary Unit. I want to say they ordered, I don't know, 400 or 500 of them. And I believe they used them as a sniper rifle. But don't quote me on that. All right, there's a few rounds. It seems to like this Aguila just fine. If you guys would like to see a video of me taking this down and taking the bolt apart sometime, we could do that. It's kind of an intimidating rifle to take apart the first time. There's those two big long springs in there, and you kind of need 3 hands to put that bolt back together. All right, let's yeah, let's shoot those steels. I like doing that. Sometimes these shorts won't spin those steels. and click. Yeah, guys, that's the Winchester 74. Let's take a few shots with this 63. Like I say, it's been a little finicky with me, but we'll see if we can get a couple shots off anyway. From some of these mini mags. It is a handsome looking rifle. Of course, both of these feed through the buttstock. The 74, the 22 long rifle version, it holds 14 rounds. You can look at the difference between these two models and really see it took a lot more craftsmanship to make this 63. This particular rifle needs some work. It's got a couple pretty good cracks in it. One too many. So yeah, I need to do some work on this one. All right, let's see if she'll work. Now the 63 is kind of cool because the charging rod is up here at the front. Yep, we already jammed up. I have not had this rifle apart yet. I kind of messed around with it one day and it was giving me some trouble. And I just threw it in one of the safes and kind of forgot about it. Yeah, we may not get to play with this one today, boys. Yep, she jammed up good. Well, bummer. That's the way it goes sometimes with these old guns. But anyhow, guys, that's the Winchester Model 74 needle rifle. If you ever get a chance to pick one up, I recommend them. You got to run the right ammo in them though, and that bolt, I'll make a video of that because it's interesting how it all goes together. Like I say, it looks kind of intimidating when you do it the first time, but after you've done it once or twice, it's not a big deal. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.